What is that from Elf where he's like, I'm something and I'm singing?
I'm singing. I don't know. I think I'm singing. Somebody asked him to sing a song. I like it.
I'm here with my dad and I'm singing. Did you see I'm wearing my, this so confuses me. My Freckles fan club pin.
Nice.
Freckles is Penny's sister, and my friend Lauren has her. And she made little pins that say Freckles fan club. And Freckles is like a poofy version of Penny. Now that we are ready and settled, let's get into the haul. And I'm just gonna fit in what I can and go from there. First thing that I have to talk about is I got my Misto box. This month they sent me Caldi's coffee. Just too many repetitive words. This month they sent me Caldi's Coffee Cafe Malta, which is really tasty. I've been drinking this the past 2 days, and I really, really like it. And I mentioned Misto Box before, and they were in my, like, February favorites. Was it February? Yeah, February favorites. And I'm really liking their service. So you get coffee, it shows up at your door, and then you, like, rate it, and they prompt you with really specific things they want to know about your coffee and what you liked and didn't like, and then you get a different thing to try every month. Yeah, so I'm really into this. My curator, Seth. I like that we're supposedly on a first name basis, even though I'm sure the emails are automated. But yeah, I like Misto Box, so I'm cool with that. And then they do have like a referral program, so I have a code if you guys want it. It's in the February favorites video, and it'll give you $10 off, and then I get store credit, which is always a good thing.
This chair's too squeaky.
That chair? Yeah.
Also, somebody's asking if you've ever used Elf's lip oils.
I haven't. I saw that they just came out, and I've read mixed reviews on them, so I kind of want to try them. But I don't know. I like their lipsticks, but not all their lip stuff is worth it, in my opinion. All right. I'm going to go in to my stuff from Root. I placed a couple orders with Root, and then they sent me some stuff. I really like Root. Everything's cruelty free. Everything is vegan. So I got 2 of their Pretty Everything soaps. So I got a refill of the Sweet Lavender Mint, which is one I've been using for a while. And then I ordered their brand new scent, which is Bright Side, which I've not smelled yet. So I'm going to open this up and smell it. That smells so good. It smells like spicy gummy bears in the best way possible. That smells super good. And so this one I think is a essential oil blend, like what is in here? Lemon, clove, rosemary, grapefruit, lime, lemon peel, mandarin essential oil. Yeah, it has a bunch of really like good oils that are good for like cleaning, obviously, because it's a soap, but it smells really good. And I use this for so many things around the house. I clean my brushes with it. I clean my beauty blenders with it, but you can even use it for like laundry or just whatever you would do. So it's kind of like a different version of Dr. Bronner's, but I actually think it cleans a lot better. And I ordered a new hand pump soap. So if you like foaming soap, they make like little hand pumps that you could put the soap concentrate in and a bunch of water, and then it foams up. And I just like to have it labeled with what the scent is because I'm weird like that. So I ordered one of those. And then they sent me a refill of the Pretty Surface Cleaner Concentrate. They've been out of this for quite a while, and I use their spray cleaner a lot too. So I actually had asked them when it was coming back in stock, and Krista was super sweet and just sent me a bottle, which is really nice. And it smells like the Bright Side has the same scent as that spray cleaner. I got some brushes from them to try, so I am going to be doing a Foundation Friday soon with their powder foundation, which is super unique because you can wear it as like a powder foundation or you can mix it with like water and then it's a liquid. So I got their Kabuki brush and then a couple eyeliner brushes because they were teeny and I really wanted to try them. They're like the smallest, I used one already, but they're like the smallest liner brushes I've ever seen. So I really wanted to use those. Just gonna actually take all this stuff out and then put it back in the bag as I'm done talking about it.
Do you know if the Anastasia lip gloss in butter scotch is vegan?
I believe so. I don't remember shades off the top of my head, though. I'll have to check. I need to finally just post. The Anastasia vegan list has been like a painful work in progress, but I think I just need to post it and it'll just be frequently updated. Yeah, I ordered another Root mascara because their mascara is really good, especially if you like length. It kind of gives you like a false lash look.
What's that?
Nothing. You and applesauce are really cute.
I know.
I got some Pretty Balms. So this one is their plain balm and peppermint. So this is clear. It's limited edition and it smells really good. Their Pretty Balms are really, really hydrating. And then they have tinted ones. So they sent me Campbell Scarlet, which is like a darker color, and Doll. And these are really nice if you want like a really nourishing tinted lip balm. And some of them have a lot of pigment too, but you could also get any of these or the clear one or their clear gloss and mix it with any of their pigments and make a custom shade. If you follow them on Instagram, they do that stuff all the time and it's really, really cool to see. I got a sample of their shaving cream to try out because I've just been curious about it. And with shaving cream, this one does say it's cocoa citrus, so that's why I got a sample instead of the full size. I just wanted to give it a try and see how my skin did with it first. I got some of their body polish scrubs. So this one is lavender sugar cookie, pomegranate sugar cookie, and sweet orange sugar cookie.
Can I smell those?
Yeah, which one do you want to smell?
Lavender.
Lavender?
Also, we have a question. Do you use a diary or a planner to get everything that you get done?
Lately I've been using nothing, which is terrible.
No, you have that content schedule like Google Sheet.
Yeah, we have a Google Doc. Yeah, that's true. I do have a day planner from, it's like a knockoff Erin Condren that I use. Oh, that smells really good. And then for like my day job, I love Evernote. Evernote is amazing. So, and I make lists on paper a lot actually with little check boxes so I can check them off. So I could be more organized. I think it would benefit me to be more organized, probably. How did this one smell? Did you smell the...
Yeah, it smelled pretty good. I was expecting more of a sugar cookie smell, but all I really got was lavender.
You should smell that one.
Yeah.
The orange.
Hi from Sweden.
Dude, hi.
Favorite shampoos and conditioners?
That smells really good. I really like Hot Tresses. I also really like Gloss Modern and Pacifica. I need to try the hair care from Root, actually. That reminds me. I've been wanting to order it. There's so much stuff I want to try, and it's just so hard to, like, narrow it down and not spend all my money. I got their Beauty Sleep Serum, so I ordered a little sample, and then Krista was saying she thought... Krista's the founder of Root, by the way, and she's super sweet. But she was saying she thought I would really like it, so then she sent me a bottle to try out too. I did use this. I've used it once, and it smells really good. But also I think it's worth noting because I get a lot of questions. It says it's also helpful for eczema, acne, and psoriasis, and bug bites. So I just think that's worth noting. A lot of people ask me about serums that work okay for eczema or acne. I got some little samples of their Pretty Booster because, like I said, I will be doing a Foundation Friday soon, and this is like their version of a primer. So I got clear and then 2 shades of the tinted to try out, so that way I could better color match and figure out what I'm gonna need. I got their gel liner, and it's really good. Like, really good. So I did use this the other day. I'd say it definitely compares to, like, Anastasia's gel liner. It's one of the best gel liners I've used. So I'm really excited to keep using this, and I love the container.
We have someone from Germany saying hi too. And
Dang.
Jess, being beauty addict, asked what is it called, but I'm not sure what that was in reference to.
I don't know. Jess, can you be more specific? Thank you. Sometimes the comments too are delayed, or like my feed for you guys is delayed. So sometimes it's hard to have context for each other. Oh, this is pretty. And then they sent me the lipstick in Marina. Somehow there's already a cat hair on it. That was fast. Definitely was not there when I opened it, but I really like their lipsticks. The formula is really moisturizing, and I think I almost bought this color recently, and then at the last minute was like, I don't really need another lipstick, but you always do. So thank you so much, Krista.
Do you want to hold that out? I'll focus on it.
Yeah.
And Jess said it was something about eczema.
Oh. 1 second. Okay. It is the serum from Root Beauty Sleep. So you can get like little sample vials, or you can just get this. Dude, that was my tummy. My tummy just growled so loud.
We have people requesting that you do more makeup tutorial videos.
Yeah, I could totally do that. And then their Fresh Lavender Moisturizer, which they just got new packaging too for all their stuff. It's like air, I forget the term for it, but it helps the product stay fresh longer because less air can get in there. So that is everything I got / received from Root. Put that down. All right. What next? Let's do this one. Why not? All right. So Sweet Anthem, which is a cruelty-free and vegan-friendly perfume company, sent me some samples. These just showed up yesterday, so I honestly don't even know what they sent me. So we'll find out together. Ooh. So this is a solid perfume in Alice. Let's smell this. Ooh, it says it's sandalwood, sea salt, tobacco, and tuberose. That smells really good. Yeah, it's like a little bit sweet, but also not super sugary sweet. I don't really like super sweet scents. And then some little vials to try out.
Wait.
Margaret. Is that not vegan?
Oh, no. It's just, I wasn't paying attention to the first part, so I thought it was lip balm.
No, that's not lip balm.
And I almost rubbed it all over my lip, and I was smelling it, and I'm like, this smells really strong.
Yeah, it's solid perfume. I thought it was lip balm at first too, though.
Doesn't it look so smooth though? Like, don't you want to rub that on your lips? I do.
And then there's another little bag from them with another solid perfume, which is 2020 Hope. Smell this guy. Vanilla, yuzu, almond, pomarosa. That smells good too. This smells like smoky. I'm excited to try these. A lot of natural perfumes don't work with my body chemistry and smell really funky on me. So I'm excited that they sent me so much to try out, and then some more little vials. So thank you so much, Sweet Anthem. I don't think I've ever used their stuff before, so it'll be nice to like try something a little bit different. Need to better.
I really want a night and morning skincare routine. We did a night routine recently.
We did a night routine. We could do an updated one. So where it's tricky is because I get so much stuff to try out, my skincare routine changes a lot. But there are some like core products I use frequently too. So we could do one for sure. All right. So I did place an order from Paula's Choice. I got a Radiance Renewal Mask. This is my second one of these. And then a Resist Intensive Wrinkle Repair Retinol Serum. Longest name ever. This is like my second or third one of these too. So this stuff is good. I like it. The Radiance Renewal Mask is an overnight mask too, and I think it just works really well. And then they sent me their Omega Plus Complex Serum, which I don't know if this has come out yet, but they did tell me that this was vegan. So I'm excited to try it, and thank you, Paula's Choice. Ooh, are you doing an eye mask?
Yeah.
That's exciting. I didn't do one today.
Huh?
I didn't do one today. That's so abnormal for me before filming.
I'll make up for it. Devin wants to know what you use as a morning moisturizer.
Oh man.
Kitten tears.
I usually in the mornings, will use the Caney Rose Spray, like Rose Tone. And that has some glycerin in it, so it's a little bit moisturizing. And then over that, I layer a combination of the Caney Rose Drops with the Skin Owl Geranium Drops. I do 2 drops of the Rose Drops, 3 drops of Geranium. Put that on, let it sink in. If my skin still needs moisture, right now I'm using the Cactus Moisturizer from Pacifica. But I really like their probiotic one. I prefer that one, but I'm just out right now. Oh yeah, that's like serum will come out.
No, it's not the serum. I pulled the tray out and only one of it came out with it.
Yeah, that happens. Pericone.
Now that it's cold.
Huh?
I said, oh my god, it's cold.
That's good that it's cold. You want the eye masks to be cold. It helps more with depuffing.
Bagheera, come on, dude. He's
Pericone.
like simultaneously digging through the garbage trash and coughing up a hairball.
That's disgusting, Bagheera.
No,
The other day, Bagheera pulled a potato chip out of the compost and was eating it.
he what?
He pulled a potato chip out of the compost and was eating it, and it was the grossest thing. So Pericone sent me a package with 2 masks in it. Only one was vegan, so I'm going to get rid of the other one. But this is the Chloroplasma, which it says is a transformative, I can speak, a transformative treatment mask with the science of phytonutrients. Not with phytonutrients, but with the science of phytonutrients. I find the phrasing of that pretty funny. And it's like a cream mask. It smells good, actually.
Jess says bye. She's leaving.
Bye, Jess. Thank you for joining. Yeah, this smells good. I'm not sure if this will work well with my skin because I think it is more for oily skin. But I will still give it a try because why not?
Someone's asking if you have a discount code for Root.
I do.
What code is it? I'll put it in the...
I believe it's Tashina, and then you get 10% off. I think that's correct. I think it's Tashina. I turned my computer off. I was going to say I have like a spreadsheet of all my discount codes because I lose track of them.
It's cool. I just wrote probably.
Before we upload the replay of this to YouTube, I'll make sure like any codes I have, I'll put them in the description box there. I placed an order with Madame Glam because Rianne told me I needed to, and I ordered I already had like a light from them and their base coat and some polishes, but she told me to get the No Wipe Top Gel. So with Madame Glam, it's like a vegan gel polish that you cure at home with the lamp, and so it's sticky. And that's why I wasn't using it, is because you need like rubbing alcohol to take that sticky layer off. So I got the No Wipe Top Coat because then you don't need to do that. And that's perfect if you're lazy like me. And I also got their Gel Polish Builder because she was talking about this a lot. I have it on my nails now, actually. And it's kind of like, I want to say it's similar to like acrylic, but not as bad for you. But in the fact that it's like, it creates like a hard base. And since I'm trying to grow out my nails, Rianne was saying this might be really good to help me do that because you're not going to break your nails when you have that on there. And then I got 2 of their gel polishes that were like gift with purchase. So I picked the shades Back to Cali, which is like a nude, and then All Natural, which is a light pink. And you can also use the Madame Glam top coats and base coats with other polishes too. I've definitely done that with success, and it's worked out nicely. NCLA sent me their new pressed collection, which are like fresh juiced. They're like fresh juice inspired shades. So there's 6 of them all together. How is there cat hair on everything? They're starting to shed. So
Polishes
yeah.
are starting to shed.
No, the cats are little kitties. So there's 6 shades. I really, really like all of these, and I'm really excited. I think they're all really perfect for spring, and I'm excited about them, especially because I need more NCLA polishes. I got new nail polish racks to store stuff in, and I counted it up, and I have like 50 bottles of NCLA polish because they're my favorite. They're freaking great. Everything's cruelty free. Everything's vegan. Ooh, this is my Lush bag. It's a good one. Let me get all this ish out of here.
while you're doing that, let me try to get caught up on questions. You're using the Hourglass Stick Foundation today?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And I applied it with a foundation brush. I used the MOTD Beauty in the Base. Hourglass makes a brush specifically for the foundation, but it's kind of pricey, so I haven't bought it.
Do you know which skincare products are best for reactive skin / redness?
Oh, I would go as natural as possible. I feel like this is like always what I say to people, but check out Caney Botanicals and Skin Owl. They're both amazing companies, and their stuff is really good. So I've been using Skin Owl for a long time, and I recently had, well, not recently, a couple months ago, I had a bad reaction to a foundation, and my skin had like red patches and peeling patches, and I emailed Stephanie, the woman who owns Caney Botanicals, asking for suggestions, and between those two brands, like it totally saved my skin. So I cannot suggest them enough. I would just go really, really natural, really nourishing with your skincare. Bagheera's being a little bit annoying today. He kept biting my foot earlier. And I do have a discount code for Caney. I think it's Caney Babe Logical, and it gets you 20% off. But definitely check those two companies out.
All one word?
Yeah, all one word. I think I have Oris is the only company where we have a discount code that's 2 words.
Juniper Combs Mendez.
Junie, will you hand her to me? She's leaving.
It's too late for that now.
Okay. Lush stuff?
Suggestions for vegan oval brushes.
I don't know. I bought the ones from Terre Mer, and they're not great. And that's the only ones that I've seen. So I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if the Artis ones, I haven't been able to get a response from them about like their cruelty free status and what their brushes are made from. So I'm not sure about those. So yeah, I don't know. I need to do a video demo of the Terre Mer ones because I think a lot of people will ask and they keep showing up on Hotlook. But I haven't found good ones. Sorry. All right.
Somebody wants to know if the cats are vegan.
No, our cats are not vegan.
I love your makeup. It's sexy, but without being overdone.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Says Beauty MVP.
Thank you. Dude, this massage bar.
Melanie Therese says, love this look. Gorgeous.
Thank you. I think, too, we have a video coming out on basically this look, but without the false lashes.
The false lashes definitely add...
They add something.
I didn't even notice that you had false lashes. Well, maybe it's because I didn't look at you. Seriously, when you said that, you were like, oh, I'm wearing false lashes. And I thought, oh, I guess I haven't looked at Tashina's face today.
Yeah, I like never wear false lashes, ever. Neither does Justin. Sometimes he does. Like one.
Yeah.
I'm just being weird and silly now.
When I go bowling, I like to wear one false lash. It's kind of my thing.
Helps with aerodynamics.
Yeah. What? Why would I? Okay.
All right, so Lush sent me a bunch of their self-preserving stuff, and it's great.
Wait, will you do that over? Because I'll probably take this clip and make
a
short Instagram video.
Sounds good.
And real quick, what palette did you use for your eyes?
Those
colors are everything.
Thank you. I used the Silk Naturals Plenty of Peaches set and then an OCC loose pigment. So there is a video. I'm not sure. It'll be up either this week or next week. I can't remember where I show you guys this look. But yeah, the Silk Naturals Plenty of Peaches palette.
Which is a dupe for...
the Too Faced Peach palette. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's more expensive, but meh. All right, so Lush recently sent me some of their self-preserving products to try out, and some of them happen to be some of my favorite products anyway, so I was really excited when I got this package. It was a surprise to me. I didn't know what they were sending. So one of them is Per Cup, which is a massage bar with coffee beans in it. And it smells like cup of coffee, their face mask, which is like my favorite face mask. That's why I'm sitting here smelling it like a weirdo. But yeah, their massage bars are great. They're super moisturizing. And this one smells freaking good. They also sent me a cup of coffee face mask, which I use this stuff several times a week. So I was really, really excited about this because I go through it pretty quickly, and they sent me the big one. So that was especially exciting. If you guys haven't used this, you need to. Just as a mask, it's really, really good. I find that it's moisturizing and calming, but then you have the coffee grinds in there so you can exfoliate while you're taking it off. So it's really great for people who don't have a ton of time. It like puts 2 parts of your skincare routine together. And I use this mask like 3 mornings a week. I really, really like it.
Hold on. I have to get Big Ear out of here. You're in timeout, dude. He's just like...
What is he doing?
He's cornering Penny under your chair.
Bagheera. Wait, is she... Oh, Penny is totally under my chair. Sometimes Bagheera is a little bit of a butt.
Butt cat for sure.
So they sent me the Sugar Daddy-O hair conditioner, which is meant for blonde hair, which I obviously don't have, but I'm still going to try it. It's a solid conditioner, which I've never used before. I use their shampoo bars. I really like the Scenic one. So I'm excited to try this out. And maybe this might work for you too. I guess your hair might be really short right now, but yeah. Just like shea butter and stuff. And then they sent me a Scenic, I just forgot the name. I almost called it a massage bar. This is not a massage bar. And then they sent me the Scenic shampoo bar, which is one of my favorites. I'm going through my second one of these right now in the shower, so I was really excited to get a backup. It smells really good, it has sea salt in it, and it helps with volume and texture in your hair. And I also just like the shampoo bars for travel too. And I like that they have little cases for them. Anything that I can do travel-wise on the occasions I do travel to not take up space in my TSA bag, I love. They sent me an R&B hair moisturizer, which is a leave-in moisturizer for dry or curly hair. So I'm going to use this on my ends, but then Justin also has curly hair, so this might be good for him too. And it smells good. It smells like jasmine, kind of. They also sent me the No Doubt. I'm having so many talking problems today.
Talking problems. Yeah. Well said.
I think I need to eat. I didn't eat breakfast.
Yeah, I'm super duper hungry.
They sent me the No Drought dry shampoo, which works really, really well. And it comes in like a shampoo bottle, which can be difficult to work with. So what I would suggest doing is taking the top off and putting some of it in like a dish and then using a makeup brush to apply this to your roots. For me, that's just what works better. But this is a really, really nice dry shampoo. It smells really good. It's grapefruit and lime. So if you like citrus, that smells great. And if your hair is really dirty, I usually go like 3-4 days without washing my hair. Then the grapefruit and lime really helps to keep your hair from smelling stinky. They sent me the Dirty Toothy tabs, and I've used a couple of these, and they're so crazy. So it's like, it's made by Pinch, that's great. It's basically a solid toothpaste. So you take a tab, you crunch it in your mouth. It does taste like baking soda. So you want to have like your wet toothbrush handy. So you crunch it up in your mouth and then you can just start brushing. So again, really, really good for travel because it is little tabs, just really good to keep, you know, in your purse if you're one of those people who carries a toothbrush with you. I don't know. I really like them. They're weird. They're different, but I really like it. They sent me their Veganese hair conditioner, which Justin has used before. I haven't. And
I like it.
You like it? Okay, he likes it, so I'll probably like it. It smells good, too. It kind of smells like lemon and patchouli. But it says it's a light conditioner for all hair types, which is perfect if you have fine hair like I do. A lot of conditioners weigh my hair down, so I really like any that don't. They did also send me a Charity Pop body lotion. These body lotions are really, really good, but I love the concept behind charity pots. So when you buy it, Lush donates money to whatever cause is on the label, and there's always a variety of ones. And I just think it's really awesome that Lush... I agree, Penny. I think it's really awesome that Lush does that. A lot of companies are not... I think a lot of companies donate, but I love that Lush is so, like, upfront about doing it, because I think as a consumer, it brings much more awareness to different causes and entices you to, like, want to donate as well. So this one is specifically for Rainbow Refugee, which provides support and advocacy for LGBTQ and HIV positive people. And I think that's freaking amazing. That's a really good cause, and all of them are really good causes. And I think Justin got me one too when he went to Lush that's for, like, an animal...
Island foxes.
Island foxes. What does Island Fox do? I had the charity pot.
It was, like, to support these little foxes that lived on an island somewhere.
That's cute.
And then
we should move those up higher.
They had another one that was specifically for, like, I don't know what the actual nonprofit was, but it was specifically for women in the animal rights community.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think Lush does so much charity-wise to help out financially, but also to raise awareness. And I think that's really, really cool. When they had their campaign for grizzly trophy hunting in Vancouver, like in British Columbia, they partnered with a documentary maker to make the film Trophy, which is heartbreaking to watch, but I think a really, really good film to watch too. And I love that they get involved with things like that, and that they're not afraid to, like, voice their opinion on these subjects. I feel like a lot of brands, for PR reasons, would shy away from these. And I love that Lush is like, nope, we want to help. That's what we're going to do, and people are going to know about it. So I think that's great. The last thing they sent me is the Dark Angels Face and Body Cleanser. I do already have one of these in my shower. I love it because it smells like black licorice. It has charcoal in it. It just smells really good. It says it helps with blocked pores. I think it is meant for more oily skin, which I don't have, but it's gentle enough that I can still use it without issue, and it smells really good. If you like black licorice, just buy it for the scent. I mean, obviously use it, but, like, it smells so good.
Just for perfume?
I like Pacifica and Penrose. Define Me just sent me a couple things to try out, but I haven't formed an opinion yet. And Sweet Anthem sent me stuff too, but oh no. I haven't formed an opinion yet. Hi, Junie. Come here. I don't think you guys have ever seen Juniper. Will you hand me the baby, please?
I will bring her.
Oh, Junie. Junie's our little cuddle bug. She's the most shy, I think. Especially camera
She's
shy.
got a class hat.
Hi. She's like, what is this bright light? What is going on? And she has sunscreen on her nose all the time.
That's okay.
Hi, baby.
Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Junie's also really patient, so she lets me do stuff like this.
Yep.
Yeah, alright, cool. We'll be over here if you need us.
All right. I'm going to go into this bag. So these actually...
Her tail knocked my wig off.
Ew.
No.
You dropped it on the floor.
Gross.
It's done.
Alright, yeah.
Those can go in the compost, by the way.
Okay.
Justin ordered these for us from Sweet Eats Artisan Chocolate Company. They make vegan chocolates. Do you want to talk about these?
Yeah, I will. Here. And somebody asked if you use Lush bath bombs.
I do. I love Lush bath bombs. My favorites are the one with the rosebuds in it. I can't remember the name. Toasty, something like that.
Tostadas?
And then Avo Bath. Pretty much all of them are really
Avo
good.
Bath is really
Oh,
good.
we have 18 seconds left.
Okay. We will start another Instagram live feed right now. It's going to cut us off because it cuts you off at an hour. So we'll be right back. Welcome back. Tashina is using this opportunity to take a quick break. She'll be right back. So I talked about this last night, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit now also. So recently I was looking for affiliate companies for us to work with, because that's a big part of how Logical Harmony makes its money, which means it's how we will get Tashina out of her job, which means we can spend more time creating more content for Logical Harmony instead of Tashina working at her day job. So anyway, one of the companies I was looking at is this one, Sweet Eats, and obviously we can't really like promote a company that we've never used before, so I spent $40 on chocolate. Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Anyway, that's kind of the whole story. I mean,
Which one's your favorite?
I don't know, because they have like white chocolate and dark chocolate and like a lighter kind of like milk chocolate with coconut that I liked. And it's tough because they're all so different, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
But I
Good.
really liked the coconut milk with toasted coconut. You can come back here.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah. So I don't know if we're really going to be like, I don't know how you feel about them. I'm not sure that we're really going to be talking about them a ton. But I didn't want to, we can't promote something if we've never tried it. So
Yeah. It's good to try.
something like this, I suppose. You know what I mean? Like if a brand that you knew and loved came out with like a new shade of lipstick, maybe you would feel comfortable talking about that. But like for something that we've never tried before, it's kind of like,
We have to try it.
all right, well,
Oh, you have cat hair in your eyebrow. All right. Okay, so this tea company, I cannot Nanami. They sent me some different green teas. So they sent a matcha essentia, hojicha, which is roasted, which I've drank some of this and it's really tasty, and then their genmatcha, which is green tea with toasted rice. So I was really excited because I like tea, I like green tea, and I like trying new teas. And then all the other stuff in here is from Cake and their sister company Delectable, because I realized they sent me this stuff and I've been using some of it, but I haven't let you guys know that I got it really. So I got their Do Gooder, which is a dry shampoo. So a lot of their stuff is vegan. Cake is cruelty free, mostly vegan. They're transitioning to be fully vegan, and Delectable is fully vegan, and they're at Ulta. So I thought it'd be a really good brand to highlight. So this is a dry shampoo. It works pretty good. It's not as good as some of my favorites, but it smells like cake batter, so that's a plus. Can't argue with that. And then this is the Locksmith, which is a dry conditioner. So I'm excited about this. And it also smells really good. Hi, applesauce. You need some dry conditioner? That's what's going on?
someone had a question about what highlight you're using today.
I'm using the Jouer Highlight in Citrine. My one that broke, and I salvaged it by just dumping it into loose pans. They sent me the Inca, I added an extra letter, the Inca Oil Extraordinaire, which is a cleansing and revitalizing shower oil. So that will be really nice. Their Heavy Cream, which is a body balm. What do you think, applesauce? This is yours? That's yours now? This isn't food, just so you know. That smells really good. All their stuff smells like frosting. What do you think? Applesauce approves. She just licked her lips. It all smells like frosting or cake batter. So I'm really into their stuff. I'm trying to separate the cake from the Delectable. So this is the Rush Brush, which is a little brush with dry shampoo in it. And it is tinted, which I think is helpful for if you don't fully have time to shake everything out. But it's literally like you can just brush it on your roots, which is what I like to do. And I think with any powder dry shampoo, that's the best way to use it. Yeah.
Very cool girl X says, "You look so pretty today."
Thank you.
Love the makeup.
They also sent me their heavy cream, which is a hand repair balm. I've been using this. It is the thickest hand cream I've ever used. It's very, very nice.
Marina just signed up.
Oh, hey, Marina. This is the All Powderful. I like that title. It makes me think of James Franco. And it is dry styling, dry shampoo for light to medium brown hair shades. So I think it's probably the same dry shampoo that's in here. So I'm excited to try that. I have a mixed feeling history about tinted dry shampoos, so we'll see. This is the Wave Maker, which is a beach spray. I like beach sprays a lot. And this one is dry styling. So most like texturizing sprays you spray on your hair when it's wet, and this one is for when it's dry. So I'm curious how it compares to like Triple Sec from Dry Bar, which I love. So this is their Inca Oil Extraordinaire Rejuvenating Oil for the body, face, and hair. So I think an oil you could just literally use anywhere. Has a little pump. What's in here? Inca Inchi oil, grapeseed oil, safflower seed oil, vitamin E, orange peel, citronella oil. We'll see. I'll try that out. I'm not going to open it right now because I'm worried I'll spill it. They sent Cakewalk, which is a triplement foot cream.
What?
It's a
You sure it's not triple mint?
triple mint. It's MENT. I think it is. It has 3 mints in it. I have no idea. Foot cream. I will use that. And then their Delectable line, which is their sister company, is all vegan. So they sent me a hand cream quad with 4 different hand creams in it. This is the triple coconut cream trio. So it has a body lotion, a hair and body mist, and a body wash. I want to smell that hair and body mist. I'm going to use that right now.
While you're doing that, did you get an update on the Wet n Wild vegan list?
No, they're so difficult to work with. So they put up an updated list on their site, which had removed a bunch of stuff they used to say was vegan and added a bunch of stuff they used to say wasn't. And then like a day later took that down, and they pretty much completely ignore me. Not pretty much. They completely ignore me whenever I ask about vegan options.
Awesome.
I kind of feel uncomfortable about it because I know like they've told a few other bloggers some things were vegan and sent them to them, and the bloggers started promoting them and using them, and then they were like, that's actually not vegan, sorry. So I kind of feel sketched out by them right now, to be honest. Like I don't really want to give them my money. I'm going to use this. It is a hair and body mist, coconut and cream. I'm trying to spray my face.
Very cool. Very cool.
Oh, that smells good.
Damn, called out.
I try not to, but like it's frustrating. Like when I've been emailing a brand for like a year being like, hey, you advertise you have vegan products. What are they? Because I want to give you my money. Don't ignore that. Like that's bad customer service. Like that's what it comes down to.
True.
And this is that smells so good. Their everything balm. So it's for hair, hands, face, body. Let's try this out too. Why not? I hate new pump products. All right, I give up. I don't have the patience for this.
So stylish, so she goes us.
Oh, thank you. All right, let me get this stuff back in this bag.
Wow. Which side is the stuff that's been done already?
The stuff that's been done is here on the floor. So we've done a lot.
Spooky.
All right.
Can you recommend a plastic eyelash curler?
I don't know. Yeah. I like the one from Georgie Beauty. I had the one from e.l.f. and it cut a bunch of my eyelashes in half, so I would not recommend that one. That was a horrifying experience. So ever since I've just used the one from Georgie Beauty. I'm not sure about plastic specifically.
That was from Sud American Girl. Hang on.
Okay, just gonna get stuff out.
Yeah. I think this is Auburn. I'm not sure how to pronounce your username. On top of the hair care, so using the Pacifica Ginger Root Volumizer after you mentioned it in the video. Really like it.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you like it. That stuff's so good.
And what litter and food do you use for your cats? We use World's Best Cat Litter, and I don't remember what the cat food is.
No, I don't remember either. We get it through Chewy, which is like an automatic subscription. So it just ships the stuff to you on a regular basis, so you don't have to think about it, and it is great.
And clearly, it means we don't think about it.
Yeah.
Favorite blush brush?
Oh,
No?
no, not brush.
I must have missed it.
I don't know. I like the one from MOTD a lot. I used one today from Furless that I really liked. It was like a dome shape. But I think for most products, the MOTD blush brush I really like because you could use it for blush, bronzer, or highlight. It's just a really good shape.
People are saying the volume's too low. Is the volume bad for everybody? Because so far only one person said that. Natural deodorant recommendation for Tina T0327?
For natural deodorant, I like Kaya Naturals a lot. And then the Schmidt Sensitive and La Vanilla. But I think of those, Kaya Naturals and Schmidt's are the most natural.
Okay, everybody's saying volume's fine.
Okay, cool. Cool.
QL.
My hair is being so weird today.
Can you do a video revolved around the cats and the stuff you guys get? I think it'd be a helpful topic.
Maybe.
I suppose it could. To be totally honest, I don't think we will.
Yeah,
I don't think it would be that. It'd be like a 5-minute video. I guess 5 minutes is a pretty long video.
I don't know.
Do you have an RMS beauty video? If not, please make one.
I've never ordered anything from RMS. What do I need from them? I'm thinking of, someone asked me how the new 100% pure powder compares to their powder, so I was thinking of ordering their powder. And I'm not really sure what else from them is vegan. But what else do I need from RMS? A lot of their stuff has beeswax, so that's why I've never really bought from them. But I think they have like makeup remover wipes, some other stuff.
Very cool girl. Oh, it's very cool girl.
Lex. Yeah.
Not X. Jeez Louise. Hi, I'm Justin. I'm going to read. Suggesting the unpowder or uncover up. The unpowder, she says,
Unpowder.
is super fine and gives a blurring effect as well.
That's what I was going to order from Sephora. The uncover up. Okay, yeah, anything. I'll look if it's vegan or not. I'll place an order of their stuff. Because I think it's on Beautylish too.
She's saying it'd be good to compare to the Bamboo Blur powder, I imagine.
Yeah, someone asked me about that specifically, and they're both silica. I'm not sure what the RMS, like what silica it is. Let me keep getting stuff out.
Aroma deodorant from Lush. Have you tried it?
No, I've never tried Lush's deodorants.
Yeah.
I should do that. Let me know what I should order from Lush too, because I need to place an order soon. Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, tweet. You've used their deodorant or no?
It gave me a rash. It burned my pits really bad. A lot of deodorants do though. So I found a lot of the deodorants with baking soda, they work fine at first, and then like 2 weeks later I start getting like rashes in my armpits, and that sucks. I liked it while I used it. And I think they have a baking soda free one too. All right. Let me know when I'm good to go.
Will you be posting this on YouTube? Yes, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have you tried any milk makeup products?
I have not, because I've not been able to get an answer from them about if they are cruelty free or not. So I've not tried anything.
And
I want them to be. I'd love to use them.
yeah. Loved your 100% pure video.
Thank you.
Caramel pit paste is my one and only from Crystal Kale Chips.
I've heard good things about it. They also... I've had issues getting a response from them about cruelty-free status and stuff too. Which is weird. Did you guys know baking soda can be tested on animals? Weird fact. I learned that from... What's that company that makes that egg replacer? Energy? Yeah, their CEO was telling me about that, how, like, I mean, obviously Arm & Hammer is a company, they test on animals, but the owner of Energy a few years ago was telling me, like, baking soda itself is sometimes tested on animals, which I thought was super weird. Yeah. So that was, like, a weird thing to me to find out because it's in a lot of natural products. All right, should I go ahead and continue, or...
Yeah, go for
Okay.
it. We had a question about the status of a cruelty-free brand, but I just said that they can go to Logical Harmony or cruelty-free brand list.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Tashina doesn't have every brand memorized.
That's the best way to find stuff out. I have to search stuff on there a lot of times. There's just so many brands, you know?
Awesome.
I can't keep it straight. So I have some stuff from Pacifica. I don't remember if I put this in a video before or not, so I thought I would just mention it. They sent me this. It's from their new line, and they've just launched new skincare and some new hair care, and they'll be launching new makeup soon too. So this is the Berry Happy Cleansing Wipes. I love their makeup removing wipes. They work so well, and these smell really good. They work just as well as all the others. And I like the new packaging. It's pretty. I like the fun colors. They also sent me their Cherry Kisses lipstick wipes, which I haven't used yet. I'm really excited about these. Specifically for removing your lipstick, which I thought it was about time a company made. So I don't know about you guys, but whenever I use the regular makeup remover wipes, like for swatch videos, not Pacifica ones, but the ones in general, like they burn my lips and make them feel really chapped and irritated. So I'm really curious to try these out. I want to put them to the test when I'm doing a lipstick swatch video and see how well they work. They sent me their Berry Dreamy Sleepover Hydration Mask, which is a hair mask. So you want to wash your hair, put this in, and then you rinse it out in the morning. So I still need to use this because I've just been lazy. But it smells really good. And I love Pacifica hair care, so I think I'll probably like it. And then I've used both of these masks already. The Cocoa Rush Anti-Fatigue Mask, which smells like pudding, chocolate pudding. It smells really good. It makes your skin feel really nice. And this is the Cherry Lava Purifying Mask, which is charcoal, volcanic ash, green tea. This one was also really good too. It was not too irritating for my skin at all. I really, really liked both of these. They sent their Happy Essence Hydro Mist, which I've also been using. It's coconut water, green tea, and some other good ingredients, and you can just like refresh your face for it. So kind of just like an alternative to rose water. It smells so good and it feels really good. And then their Happy Water, which is an herbal tea essence watch. And their Happy Water, which is an herbal tea essence wash. So this is similar to like a micellar water, and the Pacifica ones are my favorite. And I've been using this and it works really, really nice. And it's like not at all irritating, which tends to be my concern with a lot of products like this, is that they'll irritate my skin. It also smells like candy. It smells good. Yeah. If you like cherry candy, you'll like this. Let me put this stuff away. I'm trying to keep this organized and put stuff away as I show it, so it's just easier later on. Okay. So Derma E sent me a package, and it has their vitamin C concentrated serum and renewing moisturizer. I haven't used anything from their vitamin C line before, so this stuff is brand new to me. I'm excited to give it a try and see what it's like. Derma E is cruelty free, everything's vegan. So So I kind of love when I get packages from them because I know it's stuff I can use. And they send a decent variety of things too. Like every couple months I get a package and it'll be a totally different part of their skincare line. And I think that that's really cool because I get to try a lot of different things I probably wouldn't venture out and buy on my own. Hourglass, freaking Hourglass sent me a package. That was amazing. I was shocked. They sent me their Veil Mineral Primer. And then apparently Justin and their PR person have been talking about how much I love the stick foundation. And so they sent me their stick foundation, another one in my exact shade, which was super awesome. So thank you to Hourglass. Thank you to Justin. It's very thoughtful. And yeah, that was just awesome. So if you guys don't know, Justin handles a lot of like the business side of things. So a lot of stuff is a surprise to me, and he kept that one a total secret until the package was here.
That was not intentional. I just forgot to tell you. It wasn't supposed to be some awesome surprise.
I thought it was.
You're so busy with work that like I don't have time to talk to you about these things.
I got a couple things from Define Me, which is a cruelty-free and vegan perfume company. So they sent me, this is their Petites collection, which are like tiny little fragrance bottles. So you could like mix and match however you want. And then they also sent one of their perfumes. Let me open this up. How cute is their packaging, by the way? They sent the Clara Fragrance Mist, which smells really good. So it's lilac, violet, hibiscus, lily, and musk. And I really like their packaging. I think it's really pretty. And this smells really good too. My nose itches.
Someone had asked a question and then I accidentally closed out and I don't remember what it was. Sunscreen. What sunscreen do you use for your face and body?
So for like every day, if I'm going to be wearing makeup, I like the sunscreen drops from Cover FX because they don't interfere with your makeup at all. They're an investment, but it's worth it. And then I like Kula a lot. So when we go out and like do stuff, like if we are out on the kayak or whatever, I like Kula. It's a good sport one. Doesn't really work well with makeup. They do make like a setting spray and a primer with sunscreen too. But yeah, those would be my suggestions. Cover FX and Kula. Alba makes good ones too. And those are easy to find. Like you can go to a drugstore and get those. My nose itches really bad.
Since you try so many products, this might be a long question to answer, but what are some products that you never change? Or maybe a better way of phrasing it would be, what are products that you always go back to?
Oh man.
Like, yeah.
Skincare wise, I always go back to Skin Owl and Candy Botanicals and some of my staples from Pacifica. Makeup wise, that's really hard. Cover FX, Hourglass, Pacifica, and 100% Pure, I think would be like brands. I can't figure out like products. That's really hard. And I use a lot of Root too. And Au Naturel. It's so much harder with makeup. All right, so I have some stuff from, let's talk about this now, from Candy Botanicals. They sent me these a while ago, but they weren't yet out, so I didn't want to talk about them because I wasn't sure when they were coming out. And they are illuminating highlights and bronzers in little pots. So this one is Moon Sands, which is a strobe highlighter. And so it's like a cream highlight. Let me warm that up a little bit. Yeah, you can see that, the gold.
Whoa.
You okay?
Yep.
And then Ultraviolet, which is like a purple highlight, which I think was really cool for a natural brand to come out with, like an iridescent purple highlight. That's pretty rare. And these work really nicely too. I really, really like them. I just haven't been talking about them because I didn't know if they were out yet. And this is Cocoa Bronze, which is like a cream shimmery bronzer. And I like this one as like an eyeshadow base. You could also buff it out too. Just use a little bit. Obviously, this is a lot of product, but if you use a little bit and you buff it out, it works good as a bronzer too. Or if you have darker skin tone, that would be a really pretty highlight. So yeah, they're really, really nice. The formula is great. I still need to try their Galaxy, I think it's Galaxy Milk, which is a liquid highlighter, and it looks really pretty. But so far, everything I've used from Caney Botanicals has been so good. Wipe this off my hand. I just dropped something. My hand is just all sparkly now. That's okay. All right, so if you guys have not heard, Glamour Dolls, which is a cruelty-free and vegan makeup company, is doing a collaboration with Lisa Frank. There's a Kickstarter. It might have just ended, but we pledged to get like the whole set because how can you say no to that? And they sent me the brush early, which I'll let you guys see how much fun that is. It's like the classic Lisa Frank unicorn print. It's a pretty soft brush. I haven't used it yet. Yeah, so I'm really, really excited about this one.
Thoughts on Honest Beauty?
I can't get a straight answer from them about their cruelty-free status. They're really weird about it, so I don't know. I've never used their stuff. To me, it's weird that they can't be upfront about it.
Not very honest.
No. And all the lawsuits. Like, they've been sued for, like, using ingredients in products that aren't on the ingredient list.
What?
And stuff like that. So, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Stuff like that kind of sketches me out when brands do that. Because I just think as a brand, you should always just be honest. Like, be transparent. And if you choose to do certain things, or if you choose to use certain ingredients, like, just be upfront about it. And if you can't be upfront about it, like, don't use those ingredients. Don't do those things.
Stop it.
Yeah. Elf sent me some of their new precision brushes, which are available at Target. I think they're a Target exclusive, but they have really pretty clear handles. So they sent a contour one, a brow one, and some eyeshadows and a liner brush. So they feel really nice. They feel a lot nicer than their current set of brushes, like the Elf Pro ones, whatever the black ones are. And I'm gonna give them a try because I like the Elf brushes anyway, but these just feel really, really nice.
Can I interrupt you real quick?
Yeah.
Is the brand list a post or a page?
It's a page.
Okay. So I kind of dropped the ball on updating that image. So, can I just step in real quick and answer this question?
Sure.
People are asking about the brand list. So, we have been doing stuff on the back end side with the brand list and trying to figure out our process and kind of speed things up a bit. So I dropped the ball on not updating the image because we are going to change it and only publish updates once a month from now on instead of once a week.
There've been just a lot of brands where sometimes it's really time consuming to work with certain brands. And I'd rather have bigger updates more often of good news and new brands. And that allows me to invest more time working with big brands. Like getting Stila on there was huge. Jouer, that was huge. Some of that stuff just takes months and months of work.
I'm going to update that image right now while I'm thinking about it.
Okay, cool. I see someone says, so I don't only list cruelty-free brands that have vegan options. I've yet to come across a cruelty-free brand that does not have vegan options. So if there ever is one, it would just be noted next to it. I don't really know where that rumor came from, but that's been going around for a while. And that we only list cruelty-free brands that have vegan options. But I've literally never come across a cruelty-free brand that's been interested in getting on the brand list that doesn't have vegan options. There are some that are not vegan and don't have any vegan options, like companies that use beeswax and everything, and usually they say no thank you. So that's not my choice, that's theirs. All right, I have some stuff that is from Organic Bunny. I ordered some of this. She sent me some of this because she is the sweetest. I got their Hint Concealer because Amanda uses it all the time. And so I wanted to give it a try because I feel like if she said it's amazing, it has to be amazing. So it's like a cream concealer, which I'm really, really excited about. Because I don't think I have any that are like this consistency. It's like a mousse. That's a better description than a cream. I got the shade Light, so I think that'll work. Yeah. And then she sent me the Filthy Rich palette from Lily Lolo, which is, as I drop it, which is super duper pretty. It is like peachy shades. And I cannot wait to use this. I want to take photos of it before I use it. Just for Instagram, because it's so freaking pretty. And I have one of their other palettes, and I'm pretty happy with it. I like the formula. The colors are a little neutral, which is weird for me to say, but I wish it had more color variety, and I really like that this one does. I have the Coralista Cheek Duo, which is a pressed blush and highlight. I really like their that was Bagheera. I really like their contour duo, and so I wanted to get this too, because that blush is super pretty, and I don't know, I just needed it. I don't need it, but you guys know what I mean. I got another one of their mascaras. So I've been wanting to do an updated favorite mascaras video, and I've been out of this, so I ordered another one. And like Amanda can't keep it in stock. If you guys haven't used this, definitely check it out. It's a great mascara. And then this is their Champagne Illuminator, that's a pretty big pan. And it's just a champagne highlight. It looks matte in the light. There's not much reflection. But I like their highlights. The one that's in the contour duo that I have, the one that's in this cheek duo looks really pretty. I feel like they're very pretty natural highlights, and so really good for every day. So I wanted to just pick up their full size. And then the last things that I have are from Silk Naturals. Silk Naturals is pretty good, and they sent me a bunch of stuff to try out because I tend to buy, I've bought a bunch of their eyeshadows before, I've bought a couple concealers, and some of their face powders, but I don't venture out a whole lot, and like I haven't used their lipsticks, for example, and so they sent me some stuff to try. So they sent me some foundation samples so that I could color match myself for doing a Foundation Friday using their foundation. Everything from them is cruelty free, and they have tons of vegan options too. I think it says on every product page if it's vegan or not. So I'm excited about that. And then she sent me some samples of different concealers to try too for the same reason. That way I could color match. And then their loose brightening concealer, which I still need to use. It's like a peachy color because it's brightening, so it should be.
Is that highlighter the same one that's in the duos?
I'm not sure, actually. It looks similar, but slightly different. I probably should have looked into that, but I'm not sure. Sorry.
Let me know when you're at a good point to try to catch up on comments and stuff.
Yeah, we could do that now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need some water anyway.
We have requests for makeup collection video and makeup organization video specifically.
Oh, my makeup is not organized as enough for that.
Favorite mascara video, please.
Yeah, it's on the way. We'll be doing it soon because now I have, since I ordered a new Lily Lolo and a new root, I could totally do it. That's the ones I was waiting for.
Resource recommended to everyone. Love all that you do.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see your reviews on those palettes. Logical Harmony makes life so much easier. Thank you. You're welcome. Have you tried Pure yet?
Yeah. I have their powder foundation. They sent me a bunch of them a few months ago, and I do like the powder foundation. I want to do a Foundation Friday video with it, but that's all I have so far.
We appreciate everything that you both do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing the work. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys are the best. You work so hard to give such good info. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry. People are asking for you to give an explanation of private label.
So private label is basically a factory will make a variety of products, and any company can buy from them, and what's the only thing that's different is the logo that gets put on it. So it could be all the same stuff.
But not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Yeah, sometimes there can be small tweaks to the formula.
Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar at all with Eco Lips. They make a lot of like lip balms and stuff.
And like lip scrubs. They're on Organic Bunny.
They're
a
on
good company.
They're sold on Organic Bunny. And they do private label stuff, and you can do a completely custom formula. But actually,
that's not private label.
I don't know
though,
if that would
point.
be then.
If it's custom. Private label.
How would you define private label then?
Private label is where a manufacturer is like, we have these 10.
But they are a manufacturer.
Yeah, but
You're saying that it stops being private label when the formula is custom?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's my understanding, is that private label is when companies say, like, I've looked at some different private label companies, and it's when they say, like, we have these, like, 10 eyeshadows, and they could put them in maybe different pans, like different palettes, but the formula is exactly the same, no matter what company it is. It's just, like, the logo that goes on the packaging is different. And there are some, like, Crown Brush does private labeling, and I'm not sure who buys from them, but they are basically, you could, like, I saw them at was it Gen Beauty? No. I saw them at some beauty conference, and they were talking to YouTubers about doing private label, and they had examples there, and they were like, you could do this palette that looks exactly like a Morphe palette and put your logo on it. Or you could do these brushes and just put your logo on it. And so the products themselves, like, the company doesn't control necessarily what's in it. It's just manufactured for them and their logos on it. And that's most private label.
Can you go into a little more detail on why you might avoid a brand that's private label? Because I think one thing, too, to note is that it's not that you always avoid them.
No.
So maybe talk a little bit about why it's a problem often.
Yeah, so it's often a problem because the brands themselves who are selling it have no idea if animal testing is involved. They say, we don't test, like, our supplier doesn't test. But then when it comes down to tracing, like, are the ingredients tested? There's, like, hardly any evidence, because usually the private label factory, they're manufacturing stuff as cheap as possible. That's their goal.
Well, hold
so
on.
They're not tracking.
I don't think that's fair to say.
Okay.
Because some private label stuff can be really, really high end.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like, I don't think that there's necessarily something inherently wrong with private labeling.
No.
I think it's just that typically people use it to cut corners.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I mean, it's basically like if you buy an American Apparel t-shirt and print Logical Harmony on it, and then you sell it as a Logical Harmony t-shirt, that's, like, to me it's kind of the same thing, but that doesn't mean the t-shirt is poor quality.
No, it doesn't. Okay. So what I meant, though, was that they're not focused on making sure their stuff is cruelty-free. That's typically not a selling point for them. And that's what I've come across with a lot of the research into private label suppliers, is that there are certain ones that are cruelty-free, and they make sure to vet their ingredient suppliers, but the majority of them don't.
I just think that's a huge generalization that you don't actually have data on.
Okay. I mean, I'm just explaining why I like to avoid them, is that it's a lot trickier to trace if this stuff is actually cruelty-free. Because the brands themselves usually, they only know what they do and what the manufacturer may or may not do for their products, but they don't know about the ingredients. That tends to be it, is the brands don't actually they don't know from their suppliers, like, they don't know about the chain if stuff is actually cruelty-free. So it's tricky, and it can be a slippery slope, I think, for sure. I just think, is that a better way to explain it? It's just a lot more difficult to find out if those brands are cruelty-free.
All I'm saying, like, yeah, I agree with you. It's definitely more difficult. It's a huge pain in the ass, and usually these companies don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
At the same time, there's nothing wrong with private labeling.
No.
It's a totally viable business.
Yeah.
And if people do it correctly, then they could have a completely vegan, cruelty-free. I mean, it's just one more step in, like, the process, right? Like, really, it's not like the people that own most makeup companies are mixing the stuff by hand, you know what I mean?
No.
Like, not everybody is au naturel who's, like,
they make everything.
Making stuff by hand, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. There's nothing wrong with it, and there are definitely some companies that are private label that are cruelty-free, but it can just be a lot harder to find out if they are or not. That's basically it. So...
And private labeling exists, and I'm saying this more for these comments, but private labeling exists in every single industry.
Yeah, like mugs, t-shirts, everything. Anything can be private label, pretty much.
People are saying we should start a podcast.
Like, we've even, like, come across, like, private label tea companies or coffee companies. Like, literally anything can be private
Which we've
label.
thought about doing.
Yeah.
Because if the product is good enough,
yeah,
and you want to, I mean, you're still customizing it, making it your own.
Yeah.
I just think private labeling is great.
I think there are certain things about it that are great. I think I may be a little more jaded because the majority of private label makeup companies I've run into have no idea if their stuff's actually cruelty free.
But my point is that that's not a result of being private label. It's a result of those business owners not doing their homework and not doing what they should be doing, and it's their fault. It's not private labeling's fault.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. And there are a lot that aren't private label where it's the same thing. They have no idea if the ingredients they use are tested on animals or not. And a lot of ingredient suppliers give great statements on it, and a lot give really vague statements.
Yeah, I mean, we've had people that make their stuff by hand and have no idea. Like that's why Etsy shops are hard too, right? It's like the same problem, is they don't know where their stuff's actually coming from.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of the time. There's a lot that when I ask about their ingredient suppliers, they point me to like an Amazon seller, like something that you can't really verify, because then when you ask them where they're buying their stuff from, they don't. Yeah, it's a trail.
Devin works for a private label company that provides chia seeds and hemp seeds.
That's awesome. So when we need Logical Harmony brand hemp seeds, we know who to go to.
I'd rather do chia seeds. So people are asking, how would they know if a company is private label? That's tough.
It depends on how much they customize the packaging. Sometimes you can tell by the packaging alone. But yeah, it's tough. If they're smart, you won't be able to tell. I see a lot of like Amazon shops that it's pretty obvious that they're private label because they don't have an actual storefront, but also like you can just kind of get a feel.
Yeah, you totally get a feel for it.
And so too, if you browse a lot, if you look at a lot of products and a lot of companies like we do, you start to notice when you see companies where things are identical. And that can be kind of a clue to start investigating that part more.
Yeah. And I think it's tough too because a lot of companies might use the exact same packaging, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily private label. They might just be buying their packaging from the same manufacturer.
Yeah. It's tricky to tell.
I think usually how we know is because of our vetting process.
Yeah.
Usually it comes out.
Oh, it totally does. And a lot of small brands are pretty upfront when they are private label when we talk to them.
Yeah.
This is Penny, by the way. She just needs some attention.
Penny.
And she's shedding like crazy. We need to ferminate her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your mic stand now.
Please don't bump the mic stand, Penny.
Please don't show everyone your butt, Penny.
Alright, so should we move on from the private label thing?
Yeah. Hi.
I mean, if people have more questions, go for it.
Thank you. Thank you, Penny. She's so sweet. All right, I have a few more things from Silk Naturals.
Onomie. Have you heard this print? Onomie? Onomie.
I don't think so. I don't know if Penny's gonna let me finish. So I have their... Thank you. Hi. You're just being so loving right now. All right. So they sent me their eyeshadow enhancer. I can't do this, Penny. All right. All right. It's the Penny show now.
While you're doing that, someone's asking if we'll ever make a post or video regarding the process of becoming Logical Harmony approved.
I don't think so because it's all protected with an NDA, like from our side and from the brand side. And it's so thorough. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because on the one hand,
Thank you.
I love transparency, and on the other hand, it's not. I don't know that it
Penny
would
just
make.
slipped.
I don't know that it would make a very interesting video or blog post. Like, basically, we have a bunch of questions that Tashina and I have formulated over the last, I don't know,
Few years.
6 years. When did Logical Harmony go Cruelty Free? 5 years? 6 years ago?
6 years ago.
So, it's something that we, like a process that we kind of refined pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't needed to make very many changes to it at all.
Oh, there've been a lot of iterations, though, just like clarifying things.
Yeah, it's usually clarifying, though. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, we didn't know that this ingredient was this. So, anyway, my point is just that,
Now someone's rubbing my toes.
Wait, we emailed you and would love to go through the approval process. Awesome. I promise I will get to you as soon as I can.
Tulip perfume. I was mentioning that to him.
Yeah. Sorry, that kind of...
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it just... it would basically be what I'm saying right now, which is like... First the brand reaches out to us, and then...
What are you doing, Bagheera? He just slid underneath the backdrop, like flattened himself out. All the cats are in here now.
Yeah. Anyway, okay.
Yeah. Where were we? Are you gonna let me continue, Penny? Is this okay? All right. So this is their eyeshadow enhancer, which is a liquid that I'm assuming you combine with their eyeshadows. It doesn't have instructions, so I'll have to look at that online. I already talked about, they sent me another brightening concealer, a different color, and then some different eyeshadows. I don't know if you can see these very well. Yeah, you can. I really like the formula of their eyeshadows. I do wish that they offered pressed versions because I suck at pressing eyeshadows, and I prefer pressed, but I really like their eyeshadows overall. And then they sent me some different lipsticks. So these are Velvet Matte lipsticks. What is this? Ooh, a lip conditioner, like a lip balm. I'm gonna use that right now.
Alexis, you didn't sound accusatory at all. No, it just, I don't know. It's something that I think could be interesting, but also would be pretty boring.
Yeah, I think it'd be boring. And it's tricky because
with the NDA, we have a contract that we sign with brands that says we're not going to share. I mean, I think it'd be fine with the NDA, but anyway, whatever. But no, you didn't sound accusatory. Don't worry about it.
No, I think where it's tough for me is, and I don't know if Justin sees much of it, but like, people really get on me about like being too strict, and somehow that's like a negative thing. And so that's also kind of why I don't want to do it. Like, I don't know. And I get a lot of people who are like, it can't be that hard. I'm just going to like do this myself. Screw you. And like, I don't know why people spend the time writing stuff like that, but also like, it is hard. It is time consuming. Like, there are some brands you work with for months. There are brands where I've worked with them for like years. Yeah.
Look at how cute Junie is.
She's super cute. And these are their amplifying lip glazes, which I'm really excited to use. These are a little bit melty, I think, because it's so hot in here under these lights. But I think they're like really moisturizing. Is that her? Oh, she drooled on you. I can see it. So I think that's everything, right?